Yeah, man. SpateRadio.com. I think we got Mr. Wingo in the building, man. What's the dilly, homie?
What's up? What's going on with you, man?
Hey.
I'm chilling, man. We got my co-host High Def is in the building.
Okay. What's up? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Just taking it easy. That's all. Down here in the A, trying to enjoy this little weather we got.
That's what's up, man. So we know that you just put out the crazy mixtape. We was just playing Turn It Up for the people. And so tell us, why a mixtape? Why put out a mixtape right now?
Man, just because, man. I mean, I'm still doing the Jagged Edge thing, so y'all, I want all my fans don't get scared, man. The Jagged Edge would never break up. It's gonna be Jagged Edge forever. But basically, man, for the past few years, man, I opened up a little studio on my side of town in Atlanta on the south side, and I just been recording records, letting people come to record. But I've recorded a bunch of records, man, and it's just I'm just compiling a lot of music, man, and I just want to get it out, basically, and it actually will help the Jagged Edge brand, and it'll help my brand a little more, and at the end of the day, it's a lot of good music, man. It's not gonna do good sitting in the Apple, sitting on the computer,
That's what's up, man. So are you thinking about maybe possibly putting out like a solo album, something like that?
Yeah. Actually, those are the plans. I am going to compile a solo project, but it has to be right. It has to be right. I mean, Jagged Edge. We have 7 albums in the stores, and if it doesn't come close to that, either one of those joints, I just wouldn't put it out. So like I'm just right now, just getting a little buzz, whatever, getting the fans ready, and just letting them know, like a Wingo solo project will be coming soon. And don't worry, I mean, you'll have the twins writing on it, you'll have JD on it, you have B Cox, you have because all of those cats are my family, So like I said, I just want to compile, put together a great pop project first, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's what's up. So you've been in a group for so long, and you've been in the game for so long. You got nominated for crazy awards. You won crazy awards. Does it feel any different, kind of working as a solo artist as opposed to being in a group?
Well, I mean, the only difference is that, I don't have my brothers around me all the time, you know what I'm saying, as far as when it's time to go, record these records or put these records together. But, I mean, it's really no different, man. Everybody just, man, been so wonderful, man, sticking out a helping hand. Like, Wingo, whatever you need from me, man, for this, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, my fellow brothers and sisters in the music business, they're welcoming it. You know what I'm saying? They're welcoming the, the Project Q, 112 Slim. I mean, just everybody. I could just name names all day, man. And like I say, man, they just titty boy them the whole night. Everybody just, we're like, man, I can't wait for this project to come. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, I got to give it to them now. I got to get. And like I say, it's just so much music out, man. Twin them been recording, whatever. They getting ready for the for our 8th album. You know what I'm saying? Our 8th studio album, and that'll come like maybe, the top of the year or something next year. But other than that, I mean, like I say, man, everybody's just on board with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to rock. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yo, and I'm definitely looking forward to that 8th album. I've been a fan for a long time. Yeah,
Thank you.
And High Def, I don't want to ask all the questions. You got something you want to...
Yeah, now as far as producers and artists on this 8th album with J.E., like, who can we expect from it?
Well, actually, when the idea was brought to me, because the idea was actually brought, the guys were screaming about they wanted to do another Heartbreak album. Since Heartbreak was our biggest selling album to this date, so they want to do a J Heartbreak too. Well, I said the only way that it would make sense for us to do that is to get back with the original producers that did the Heartbreak album, Brian Cox, Jermaine Dupri, a couple of other producers that we had on that project, and just go in. You know what I mean? And they agreed with me. They've been in talks and stuff with JD. Been out since I've been hanging out with him a little bit, whatever,
yeah.
and everybody's on board for it. You know what I mean? Like I say, in order to do a J Heartbreak 2, you have to go back to the original formula. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely with it. And I mean, like the twins, I mean, they recorded, man. I went out of their house for like last month and recorded like 10 records. And I'm telling you, I mean, like, and those are just records, you know what I mean? But I did do some stuff for the new Heartbreak album. I'm talking about, man, when I tell you, man, I don't even want to spoil the bean. But when I tell you, hey man, it's coming, man, and that's all I'm saying. Like we do so much recording, we got to get this music out, man. And it's like I said again, it's only gonna help the brand. It's only gonna help the Jagged Edge brand. It's only gonna help all of our brands we trying to do outside of Jagged Edge. You know what I mean? We're trying to extend our show to like an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna help it. You know what I mean? The music, it helps that.
Yeah.
Well, we ready for them. We ready for all the new music coming out.
No doubt, no doubt.
So we know that you got recently signed with Slip and Slide. How is the feeling over there at Slip and Slide? Are they embracing you guys like you want, and everything is good?
I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Ultimately, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, the relationship was a great relationship. A few things I guess happened, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and it kind of put a little bad taste in the twins' mouth or whatnot. So ultimately, you know what I'm saying, we're not even, you know what I'm saying, in that situation no more. So, you know what I'm saying, I think JD and them are trying to, see which route we're going to take for this new album. So, I mean, hey. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I love Ted Lucas, I love the whole Suicide family, and he did his thing, and that's basically just another page in the book, you know what I mean? To me.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. So, what are some of your personal goals as far as with this new project and what you want to accomplish, even for the group, because you guys done so much. What is left to do for you guys?
I mean, ultimately, man, I just thank God for consistency. I want to stay consistent with the whole Jagged Edge run, and that's for Jagged Edge. But like ultimately, man, I signed like 2 or 3 artists, man. I started my own label and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? My co-CEO, my other partner, whatever, who owns the label with me, he's written like 3 books. You know what I mean? Like so we've gotten into the whole other genre of things, man. I mean, like literally, he shot like 2 short movies. We're going out to the film festival in Miami in a few weeks, man. And just things like that. You know what I mean? Like those are the things I want to lend out a helping hand to somebody else. I mean, you know what I'm saying? God's been good to us, man. Jagged Edge will be here forever. You know what I mean? Like we don't ever have to worry about stop working. So it's time to bless somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Stick a hand out and pull somebody else up. And that's all I'm trying to do. I got a couple of artists. I got a couple of producers, writers, the whole nine, and they're amazing. They're young and they're amazing. So.
Okay. We have a lot of independent artists that listen to our show. I don't know if you'd be interested in, giving out any information so they could contact you and send you some music.
Like an email,
man.
or your contact you on Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, my email is wingoatl@gmail.com, and my Facebook is Mr. Wingo CEO. You know what I mean? So just hit me up, man. I'm my tweet. My tweet account is Mr. Wingo CEO, and my Facebook is just Richard Wingo, man. So just hit me up, man. Send it over. Send me stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like if it's hot, trust me. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna turn down no great opportunities. Promise you that. You know what I mean? So.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely great to hear. So, as far as the way the industry is right now, the music industry itself, what's the difference between the way it is right now and the way it was 10 years ago?
A lot more money. Listen, man. On our second album, man, we got a damn $1 million signing bonus, man.
Wow.
They ain't giving away no money like that no more, man. Like literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's a good thing though, because the artists had started getting these big bonuses from these labels and this and that, and then they'll sit on their hands on them. They don't want to work. Yeah. They don't want to get out and do what it takes to actually get a hit record. You know what I mean? And our first 2 albums, we share rooms. Like literally, like out of town, 2 in one and 2 in the other. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the grind mode. That's we did like over 100 promo shows, like free shows. You know what I mean? And that's what it takes to get, a hit record, or say get a great buzz. You know what I mean? And ultimately, the artists had gotten away from that. So the label's like, hold on, man. Y'all ain't just gonna take our money and sit on your hands and not do nothing and woo-doo-woo. And no, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they started cutting costs. They started merging labels and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And once they started doing that, once they started doing that or whatever, you know, I mean, it's back on the artist now. You know what I'm saying? It's back. You know, you got to get out and get it. You want you know, a buzz, or you want to, you know, do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we want to blow up. You can blow yourself up, Jack. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you get hot, then the label will put the wheel behind you. But ultimately, man, you got to care about your own career. You know?
That's what's up, man. That's definitely wise words, man. Definitely wise words coming. Are you doing any touring for this mixtape? Are you going to be have any up and coming shows, anything like that?
Yeah, actually, Jack, man, the group we've been so busy, man. We're in York, Pennsylvania. This Saturday. Next week we're in San Antonio and somewhere like. So I mean, we're kind of booked up for the next two to 3 months or whatever. But I've been doing like a lot of dates during the week. You know what I'm saying? Outside of outside of the Jagged stuff, just to, you know, like I say, just hit the small towns and get the buzz going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
most definitely. Check y'all out when y'all are in San Antonio, because you know I'm in Austin.
Oh, you are? Okay, well, say no more. Say no more. Yo, we got to do San Antonio and I forget the other part. It's in my phone. I had to look it up, but it's San Antonio and another Grand Prairie, I think, or somewhere there.
Okay.
Or whatever. Okay. But yeah, but definitely, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Austin, okay. Hey, Austin, we come.
That's what's up.
Definitely, man. So, have you ever gotten starstruck before? Like when you met someone and
man, I still get starstruck, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm a fan of all these groups, all these artists, man. Literally, man. Like even 112, man. The guys, you know what I'm saying? Me and Q lived together for a year, and they still like my favorite band. Like honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I just like good talent. You know what I mean? I like talented people. Ultimately, and that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm starstruck with anybody who's out here doing something, and I enjoy them. I enjoy their body of work. I'm definitely you know, I get starstruck. I get, you know, but as an artist, I try to respect. I try to respect their space too. You know what I mean? Because you know, a lot of times, you know, I mean, we're humans too. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be bothered sometimes. So I just try to respect their space. But ultimately, yeah, man. Shoot, I get an autograph fast.
So what was it like working with Gucci, man? Because I know he gets a lot of flack because a lot of people say he crazy. So
man, let me tell you something, man.
That was
Gucci,
one of my questions.
no, let me tell you something. That is a workaholic. If ain't nobody told you this before now, man, this dude, man, the day that I recorded that record with him, he had just gotten out of jail, maybe like a couple of days before that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He had just recorded a record. I mean, he had just got out of jail like 2 days before that. And I went to the studio, and man, I'm talking about, they actually were telling the dude, they were trying to pull this dude out the booth. This dude had recorded, like I promised, like 13 records in a day, like literally, like. Song after song after song after song after song. And they say he works like they say he works like that all the time though. They say he works like that all the time, like literally, like we won't come out the booth. And I guess that's a good thing for the producers and for him, because you know what I'm saying, like that all that does is upgrade your body of work. But man, yeah, man, dude,
that's
work
talent.
Man.
That's talent. 13 songs.
That's talent. That's talent. Because
really
ultimately. When I came in and he heard the record, he already agreed to do the record. When I came in and he heard the record, he immediately started writing to it. I'm talking about in the next 30, 40 minutes, the record was done. You see what I'm saying? Like literally. So I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is.
That's what's up,
work.
I'm telling you. And these younger artists right here complaining and stuff. I was like, nah, you better get out of my face, man. Get in that booth and work. That's what you better do. You trying to be in the music business, you know?
So High Def, you got any other questions? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about these new artists that you signed, and like where we can hear some of their music and what we can expect from them?
Yeah, I put together this group. Actually, they were both solo artists. King David, I brought him up from Carrollton, Georgia, as a producer first, and he writes and stuff. So, but you know, yeah, so he wanted to be an artist. So ultimately, I put him in, and the other artist that I signed from Cincinnati, a guy named KC, call him K Sizzle or whatever, and they put him in a group called CO2, and they've been going in, and both of them produce, both of them write, both of them. And so at the end of the day, I'm like, hey man, it's a small powerhouse, man. So we can go ahead and push a button on these guys. So they've been compiling their music and getting everything mixed and everything, ready to ready to be presented. They're working one record right now called 1800 Strong. And like I say, when you hit me on Facebook, all that music will be up and everything. So But yeah, man, they are very talented, man. They're young guys and they want it bad. So the only thing I try to do every day is just preach. And I don't try to preach to them, but I just try to to let them know, just you got to keep the hunger, man. As long as you keep the hunger, you will be okay,
Yeah.
Well,
you
definitely a lot of people.
You definitely have to send some of their music in so they can get played on Spate Radio.
I got you. No worries.
Definitely. Because a lot of groups are coming up. They think that it's, you put your music out and you get signed and you get rich, and they think that it happens all quick.
Nobody, long nights and even longer days. Shoot, you might have a party and might not get in the house at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Got to be back at the radio at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And have radio do all day. Like those are the days I'm talking about. Those are the grind times. You know what I mean? Like literally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no sleep till Brooklyn. I mean, that was the truest statement ever. I mean, like honestly.
Wow.
Artists who really, really want it, no. Ain't no time to rest. Yep.
Wow. So, what's the most important thing? Since we're talking about like up and coming artists, what's the most important piece of advice you can give to the up and coming artists that are listening to you right now? Like the most important thing you could say.
Man, the most important thing I would say is just, man, always keep the hunger. I don't care if you got $1 million check tomorrow. Of course, you're going to go get a few things and buy and do some things that you couldn't ever do before. You know what I mean? But always keep that mind frame of, I don't have a dime. I don't have nothing. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and those are the ones that win. Those are the ones that win. Like, I'm not talking about just win from now to 5 or 6 years from now. I'm talking about win for the next 30 years. 40 years, you know what I'm saying? You still winning. Because, I mean, like, you got to understand people like Frankie Beverly and stuff like that. These people would never stop touring and never stop making money. They never, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've kept that grind over the years, like literally. You know what I'm saying? And
like,
those are the quiet billionaires, quiet millionaires, you know?
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up, man. We're running a little bit out of time, but we're gonna get into a couple of your songs. Can you introduce? Wait? First, tell the people where they can find you, and then introduce your song "Turn Up the Radio."
Hey man, here it is right here, man. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it all over the net, man. Hit me on Facebook, everywhere, man. Y'all just let me know, man. Give me some feedback on it, man. But this is a song featuring one of my little partners I grew up with, man. Trey, I love you, man. Turn up the radio. Here you go, y'all.